Hi everyone, we're on the Abra. These Abra go backwards and forwards across the creek continuously. Costs you one dirham to do that. It's 50 cents New Zealand, just under 50 cents New Zealand. They're pretty basic. Inshallah nothing bad will happen. The water surprisingly looks really clear, really clean. We do end up in the water. It might be quite refreshing to be honest, as long as there's something to grab hold of. This is the old camel farm down this area. Used to come down here sometimes in the evenings just to rest. It was nice and cool. Walk around by camel and just see some of the old things. So the old gold suits are sort of in the back of this area behind the George Hotel. And we're heading up the creek right up there to where you see the other Abras. We're going to come out there sort of downtown in Esquire. Very popular way of travel. I've done this trip countless times. I've made a few videos out on YouTube already of this. But this is just a fresh one for people that might not have seen those videos. Certainly a nice, cool way of spending a little bit of time on a hot day like today. The breeze is very refreshing. It's a little bit cooler off the water, which is really pleasant to be honest. And I might actually just have a little stroll, then get straight back on another one and come back to the other side. Because I do want to walk down to see the QE2 at the end of the road from my hotel and just sort of get a bit of a feel for how things operate there. Anyway, of course, if you are thinking of coming over here, there's many hotels and they've got all range of prices and standards. Really, it just depends on your budget and where you see yourself. But in my opinion, somewhere down around this area is quite central. It's only a short walk to one of the metro stations, and then you can be way up in the glitzy Mall of the Emirates or the Dubai Mall. Or you can just stroll around in this part of Dubai. A lot of people from different countries here. Here's a little diesel engine, pretty basic. But sort of a unique way of travelling. I didn't see this sort of thing up on the Nile, to be honest. Maybe the Nile's a bit larger. The creek, this has been going for many years, this travel across the creek. I believe right at the earlier time they would have used sail. Okay, so this is very old. But, and you can see the build of these vessels, timber, basic, built like a brick shit house. They're built to last. These things will be around a lot longer than you and I, that is for sure. Nice little mosque tucked in back there. That's pretty much where the gold souks are, guys, in the back of that little area there. Nice experience wandering around there last night. Of course, everybody wants you to buy something, and that's okay if you want to buy something, but if you're just looking, they'll leave you alone after you tell them a few times that you're not interested, you're just looking, they just haven't been bothered. There's plenty of punters out there that will buy anyway. So we're just about at our terminal over here. I'll just wander up a little bit and come back down. That's a 777 Emirates taking off there. I've seen a few A380s taking off today as well. Very impressive, the A380. It's got to be my favourite plane after the 747. I think that you can still, we'll just be thinking for a moment there on the, I don't think Thailand, what do they call it, Thailand Airways, I don't think they actually are running 747s anymore. Anyway, here we go, we're just about to pull in here and we're going to jump off. You might have gone up further too if we got on an earlier, on another Abra. So I'm just going to put the camera down now because it's going to be a bit of a bang and a jolt. Don't want to fall off. So that's where we came from there. Thank you for watching.